Well, hello and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Thank you. First timer, long timer, cross watcher. Everybody, as usual, is welcome to this somewhat unusual tarot reading. Unusual from the standpoint of I do not prognosticate, I do not forecast. Instead, I focus on your ability to manifest quickly, clearly, successfully. And to do that, I begin with this deck of cards, the Oracle cards, and the Hyper Shuffle. I present to you today's Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Let's begin with the energy card, focusing on your capacity and your ability to manifest, to help you do that. Building blocks. Okay, it's putting the parts and pieces together. It's like a cosmic jigsaw puzzle. Okay? You had the pieces all scattered around over the past couple of years, kind of trying to guesstimate how the puzzle looked, what it was like, what was the picture on that cosmic puzzle you called your life. And you put parts and pieces together. You really didn't get to all of it. And sometimes some parts of the puzzle were taken away, others were put there. It was very confusing. You're getting to the point right now where you're starting that project again. Somehow, some area of your life, you are looking to build blocks. You're looking to put something together. You're looking at starting to seriously assemble that cosmic jigsaw puzzle that you call your life. Got the full moon coming up tomorrow, but there are a lot of other things going on as well, and so that being the case, it is creating a little bit of aggravation, a little irritation for you, but you see the possibilities. There's no question about it. The Empress, pregnant with possibilities. And what are those possibilities? How about love? How about self-love? What do you think? I mean, you see all those hearts on the Empress's clothes. Cups, love, attention. It really seems to me at this point, again, we go back to everything in your life begins with you. The problem is that we've all been programmed since the start. Actually, even before we were born, already we were getting programmed. Our neural stuff was getting programmed by mom's responses. So life in many ways is not an original statement for most of us. It is simply following the path, right? Someone else laid out for us. And that path often devalues you. You got to fit in. I've often said, one of the happiest times, or some of the happiest times for a couple with a newborn baby is when the baby begins to walk and talk. Ooh, how exciting. And then you get to school, it's shut up, sit down. You get to life, it's shut up, sit down. You don't value yourself. You are never valued. Even people in your own family, if you do well, they're jealous of you. And if you're young, they'll keep that down. In Australia, they have a story about the tall poppy. And if you field of poppies, there's always a few that kind of stand up above the rest. And so what happens is they're clipped. So they're uniform just like everybody else. And that's kind of what our life is all about. So this idea of a cosmic jigsaw puzzle, your life, and building blocks, this may be the first time that you are ever deciding to put that puzzle together for yourself. Maybe even all by yourself. That's a good thing because it's very important in terms of your self-evaluation. Because up until this point, you've let other people make that determination for you. And you are determining now, that's it. I want the enthusiasm, the positivity in my life. I want to be in charge of my life. Am I going to have a perfect life? No. But am I going to have the best life I can have? Yes. And that's what the building blocks thing is all about. And to be able to do that, like with everything else in life, it means that you have to have a strong self-worth, self-love. You have to see all of the possibilities. And that's what these cards are talking about. Alrighty? You have to value yourself. And boy, that's easy to say and that's so difficult to do. But that's the goal, and you can start small. That's the building blocks idea, because right now, oh boy, you're kind of trapped by your programming. It's not that you're a screw up or you're not getting it right, you're an idiot. No, 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 no. All the thoughts that surround you come from other people. And you've accepted them as true. Partly because, one, it's easy, and two, because of pressure. You really didn't have any choice. Shut up, sit down. Remember? All right? But that's causing you problems, and the only thing that's holding you back is you. You're getting to that point of understanding. So the King of Wands says, yes, bring enthusiasm. Bring your best game, leadership, innovate. Take a risk. You're going to see results. Go for what moves your spirit and heart. That's why you build blocks. You don't just take a big leap. You do parts and pieces, parts and pieces. Remember I said that cosmic jigsaw puzzle? That's what it's like. Because right now, and maybe for your whole life, you've been the Five of Cups. Loss, regret, letdown, sadness, grief. You felt isolated. But here's the key, as I always say about this card. There are two nice full cups behind him. And in other cards, you see a bridge, you see a castle. There is possibility, but you don't see it. You're not trained to see it. Shut up, sit down. Remember? Tall poppy. Remember? Don't stand out. Remember? Well, stand up for you. If you don't want to stand out, stand up for you. Build blocks. Rebuild that cosmic jigsaw puzzle you call your life. You can do this self-directed. Don't expect guidance from anybody else. Don't expect anybody to do it for you, to intercede for you. This is your journey. That's what makes it worthwhile. That's what gives you self-worth. That's what helps you to love yourself. It feeds on one another, because until you get into the position where you are that Chariot card, you are determining your direction for yourself. This is what you're going to be, Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, in other cards, it's usually two people walking past a church. They could go in for a little break. They could go in, it looks like winter time. They could go in to get warm, probably get food, but they choose not to. Because they're not sure of what's important to them. They're not even sure if they're important to themselves. Again, it's a question of self-worth. And the key here in this whole energy is this single idea. Building blocks. Jigsaw puzzle. The cosmic jigsaw puzzle you call your life. Start to reassemble the pieces. One piece at a time. That's how you do it. When you get there, you're going to love yourself a lot more. You're going to see a lot of potential. And in the end, it's all because you see that you're really valuable after all, in spite of all the other things around you and other people. You can do this. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll be back again tomorrow to do more manifesting of tarot. I hope you're with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to manifest tarot together. As always, peace and blessings.